We actually do something on the show called Memory Lane where we show like an old photo of us. That would have been nice to have the old photo of me and you.
I just showed you guys the old photo of me and Michael Imperioli.
That's
from
right.
2002.
Wow.
I have a memory lane for you. Let's see.
Let's see.
It'll come up in the smallest.
Here I am DJing.
The smallest window possible. It'll show up on the TV.
We just said we're old. Make it bigger.
So what was your? You were a big DJ guy?
I still DJ.
Really?
I've been DJing for 40 years almost.
Oh, so
Since
strictly
85.
hip hop?
No. If you started DJing in the 80s, you had to play everything.
Oh.
You literally had to play everything. I play hip hop, house, R&B.
What's your favorite type of music to DJ?
Like funk and boogie and stuff like that, like disco and that kind of stuff.
Do you have a favorite night you've ever DJ'd?
Anytime it's well, there's this night in LA called Motown on Motown Mondays. It's in Echo Park, and you can only play music, not records that were on the Motown label.
Cool.
But there's loopholes. Like I had this one mix of Nirvana, of the Smells Like Teen Spirit instrumental with Billie Jean over it, acapella Billie Jean. They're like, this is in Motown. Give it a second. I mixed in the Billie Jean. They're like, I see what you did there.
Yeah.
As long as there's Motown elements in there, you're good.
That's cool.
Yeah.
So that's your favorite?
Just stuff like that. Fun.
Yeah,
when you give me like a theme, I'm like, okay, I could do this.
Yeah. Yeah.
Otherwise, I go wild because I try to figure out where's everybody. You're not dancing. You're dancing. How do I get them both dancing? And I, just keep going.
Wow.
Yeah.
So you really have to read the room.
Yeah, you got to keep. It's like comedy. You got to keep reading the room.
Right. I'm sorry.
No, you please.
So so in comedy, I feel like you prepare an act, right?
Mm-hmm.
But so if you're reading a room and you need to take it in another direction,
Absolutely.
do you have another sort of act prepared, or do you just start?
I just
You're just
freestyle,
confident
wing it,
enough to
and
start?
I've been doing it
Wow.
35 years.
Of
You
course.
figure it out after a while. You go, didn't like that one, huh? Okay, where do you guys want to go? And then we'll go there and I'll go, okay, where you wanted to go was lame. Let's go back to where I was at now.
I love
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
Wow.
It's like, you go, what do you want to eat? I don't know, anything. You go, how about this? Okay, and it sucked. Okay, can we go back to where you really wanted to go now? You
Right.
knew where you wanted to go. You just didn't want to say.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Is there, with like DJing and being a comedian, is there one more where you'll be like, all right, I'll give them what they want, and one more where you're like, no, I want to do what I want?
I push it with comedy. I push it more. With music, you can't. They don't have my trust. I don't have their trust yet.
Yeah.
Like I'll play what I know. I'll push them as far as I think I can get them before, and then I'll be like, "Ooh, I want to play this. It'll be a great song to play," but they're not going to get it, so I'm not going to do it.
Yeah. So how often are you DJing now?
I don't know. I play in the house all the time more than anything, but
You
you know,
do?
like once in a month. Once
So you
a
have a
month,
big
maybe.
music house. You always have music on.
Yeah, there's always music playing.
Cool.
Always. We have it wired in, and
Yeah. Yeah.
How do your kids feel about you DJing?
No, they come in. My son will come in. He's 5. He's all into it. My daughter's 14. She doesn't even want to see me. You know what I mean? She loves me, but just goes and sits in a room. You know what I mean? My son wants to get on the mic, and I turn the echo on for him. My son's 5, and he loves Michael Jackson.
Yeah.
And I told him Michael probably would have loved you.
Yes.
But But yeah, my son loves Michael Jackson, so he's obsessed with all that, and he'll always, Daddy, play Bad or play
Beat It.
No, he likes Bad, and he likes that Annie, Are You Okay? Smooth Criminal. That's what he likes.
That's a good one.
Yeah, and he'll
Yeah.
dance, and he gets all into it, and I'm like, it's so funny to watch.
So cute.
And he gets on them. He wants to hear 99 Red Balloons,
Oh,
and he wants the German version.
Yes, 99 Luft balloons.
Yeah,
right? Is that
yeah.
it?
And he gets on there singing
Love
it. He doesn't know what he's saying. He's just singing along.
So good.
Oh, to be that free.
He's got good taste.
You know.
Yeah, he's a good-looking kid.
What do you mean to be that free? You have 3 tequilas. Anyone is that. It's just that's the best. That's,
3 kilos.
Yeah. 3
Do you
kilos.
drink?
Not
No, you
really.
can't.
I mean, I could.
Well, the
I just.
MS, they always say not to do certain things, right?
Yeah, I mean, alcohol is not good in general.
Milk good.
Yeah, milk is
Alcohol
good
bad.
So
for
Bailey's,
everybody.
yeah.
Right. I've never been good on alcohol. I've never really liked it. It's just it's not where I felt carefree.
When I didn't start drinking until I was 31.
Like, didn't have a drink
I
till you were
never
31.
I never got drunk till I was 31 years old.
Wow.
And I was always scared of what I was hiding. I wasn't sure if I was hiding anger or sorrow or I didn't know what I was repressing. And
Yeah.
as soon as the first time I got drunk, I just remember laughing so much at everything. I
really?
go, am I holding back happiness?
Yeah.
And then every time I got drunk, I just laugh, and I'm
That's
like, oh, I'm a
great.
happy drunk. Okay, I got it. And I was like, but now it takes me a long time to get drunk, so I don't bother because I get full.
Right.
I'm like, I'm going to be more full than I am drunk. And I'm not going to be happy because I'm going to be so bloated from drinking all this shit.
Yeah, now that I'm like almost 12 years out of drinking, I look back, I'm like, and people are like, that beast is always right in you. And this, I'm like, there is no part of me that would go back to drinking. It'd be right to pills. Because it's so much fucking easy. Like, it's just the consuming and the having to be there. Like a pill is so personal where it's like, it's right in my pocket.
Yeah.
I take it. You have no fucking clue. Where the drinking. It's like, you smell the glass and and it's always like, you have to get more and more. It's like, this one bottle could last you a week in pills, where like one bottle in fucking drinking lasts you 20 minutes.
Is this show sponsored by Pfizer?
Right. when you do, so you do like acting, producing, stand up, podcast, DJ. Like when you're doing all this stuff, is there one thing where you're like, I like this so much more than the other shit?
Well, when I'm on stage doing stand up, I love it because that's where it's where I'm comfortable. DJing, I love it, but I get very nervous when I'm DJing.
You do?
I sweat uncontrollably. My body, you never know that my armpits and back are wet. I'm like, and it doesn't matter if I'm killing it or not. The point is, I'm just nervous because I don't want to lose this momentum and I don't want to lose this audience. And you don't want them to go, you fucking suck, stick to comedy, And I'm like, well, I was doing this before comedy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's all the things you did, I boxed and it's like, people, you want to come train? I'm like, I'm 54 years old. I'm not trying to box no more.
Right.
Come on, bro, hit the gym. Come on, hit the pads a little bit. But it's always in you. And then, I was Sugar Shane Mosley came to see me in June and in Vegas, and he was in my dressing room, and we were talking about something. He goes, oh, I put my hands up. He goes, oh, you used to box? I go, yeah, how do you know? He goes, you stand right. I go, I know, but 'cause I used to do it. He throws a punch, and I slipped, and I countered, and I hit him hard. I go, oh, fuck. Sorry, man. And he goes, okay, you still got it. I go, but I'm like, oh, I didn't know. It's always there. Things are just there. You forget what's there.
Yeah.
It's probably
Like
whatever
riding a
you
bike.
did before.
Brain is wild.
Did you ever do like ballet or stuff like that?
Yeah.
It'd probably
or
come back to you.
sometimes where I'll like if I've ever seen an episode of Sopranos like just on and I'll watch it and the dialogue will come back to me.
Yeah.
Very strange.
And you start mouthing it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Very weird.
The craziest shit to me is smells. Like sometimes you smell something and I'm like, I'm in somebody's kitchen I was in one time in my life.
Yeah.
Right now, like I
Yeah.
could fully, and I'm like, I didn't even remember going to that person's house when I was 8.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. There's
That
smells
shit
are the
is-
best because they really trigger
They
things.
do.
Hardcore.
My friend told me my friend's parents died in a car accident, and we're good friends. So I always make fun of not a dead parents, but I mean we always make jokes about it. He's a
Sure.
comic
That's the
too.
best ASMR.
Right.
The screeching car stuff.
yeah.
It's so good.
So he told me his dad used to like this really shitty cologne from the 70s called Jean Naté. So I don't know how I found it on Amazon, and I got a bottle of the Jean Naté, and so for Christmas I got him a box of tissues and the Jean Naté, and I go, open this. He opens the tissue. He goes, the fuck is this? I go, hold on. Then he opens the Jean
Wow.
Naté, and he goes, he sprays. He started fucking crying. That's what the tissues are for. Then I started crying. I was like, hi, you fucker. How'd you get me with this shit?
Wow.
It's one of
That's
those
a
things
great-
that
That
just
was a
smells.
nice gift.
That's really sweet.
That was thoughtful.
Yeah.
It was
Fuck,
thoughtful
that's
and
good.
rude and mean at the same time. Because I did it to make him cry, but I didn't know I would get caught up in the crying too,
Yeah, you're like, oh, this isn't fun on
Yeah,
Christmas.
I thought it was going to be
Yeah.
funnier than this.
Yeah, I never even met your
Let's go
fucking
back
dad.
to what we
Yeah, right.
came with.
Yeah.
Yeah.